Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I just want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who shared and watched my video and subscribed to me. Like, thank you so much. That means so much. Y'all don't even know. It was my first video ever. Like, I was so uncomfortable, but the story had to be told. Like, that shit was crazy. Thank you guys, and I'm back with another tea spilling sesh. Like, this is just gonna be a regular thing at this point, I feel like. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little disclaimer, okay? The names in this story are all fake names. Do not try to figure out whose name is which, because the purpose of telling you guys this story is not to create any problems, but it's just because it's funny, it's lighthearted, all is forgiven. It was never that serious.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
I'm a grown-ass woman. I'll hold nothing against Becky or John. Wish you guys good fortune and love and good vibes. So Becky, if you see in this and you feel attacked, do not, because you're the one who did that. And John, you the one who did that too. So with that being said, like, let's get into it. So this story happened summer going into grade 10. The people in this story were a year older than me. We all got really close. We played on a basketball team together, so that's one of the reasons why we got so close, and we went to the same high schools. Like, this summer was supposed to be a movie, to be honest. So there's 3 people in this story, okay? There's Becky, there's Anna, and then there's John. Personally, all of us were the closest with Anna. We all had separate relationship with Anna, but like, I never had like a real relationship with Becky and John. Like, we all hung out together, so it was always a vibe. Like, I trusted them, but it was not on the same level as my relationship with Anna, and she was kind of like the glue to our friendship. So without Anna, like, I don't know if we'd be chilling like that, to be honest. So around the end of the school year, like, what we started assuming that we were gonna spend the whole summer together because of how close and how much we were chilling. So we're plotting, we're making plans, and all of a sudden the one person who connects us all is like, yo, I'm going to Jamaica with my mom, so I'm cutting, I'm sorry. So that really put a damper in my plans, but I personally was like, okay, I still want to have a lit summer, and these people I actually care about, so let me be intentional and let me ask them to link up with me. Around this time, like, not a lot of people like came over to my house, just because like I'm very like weird about it. I was like, okay, let me make them food, let me set the vibe, let me host. Like, I made them a panini, like, I made them salad, we watched a movie. Like, I really went all in, because one, it was awkward for me because we didn't really have a relationship, so I just wanted to impress them. So I did the whole 9. Dang! So as I'm planning this hangout, my mom dead ass tells me, nah, like, no one's coming over, I'm sorry. And I personally was not taking no for an answer. So instead of them coming over at 8, they came over at 11 p.m. I knew, like, one, my mom falls asleep very early, so when she sleeps, she's out. So I knew that the moment that she falls asleep, we could have a little hangout in the living room, like, on the low. My mom wouldn't find out. By the way, do not judge me for all the decisions I made in this story, because they're not the best, but, you know.
Lads,
So the minute my mom goes to bed, I'm like, it's game time, let's get it. So I call them and they pull up. So I'm still like rushing to get ready, because like I'm a procrastinator from birth. And I was like, okay, I need to open the door downstairs, but I can't go downstairs. And the only way to open the door is to go through my mom's phone and press 9. So now I have to pull a mission. I tiptoe through my mom's door, I creep around her bed, I unplug her phone without her noticing or waking up, and I do some King Possible shit, grab this phone, and I dip out of her room. So they call me and they can come up without me having to go downstairs. Worked out perfectly. actually, it was impeccable. Like, so I wasn't gonna do that mission round 2. So I took my mom's phone after I opened the door and I put it underneath my pillow. So thinking as soon as they leave, I'll go and do that mission again. Cause if my mom wakes up then, I can just be like, yo, like I'm just grabbing Vaseline, mom. Like, what are you talking about? Just grabbing your vapor rub. You dumb? So yeah, I put it underneath my pillow and we started our hangout. Like, it was good vibes. I made them their food, we are vibing. Like, it was actually a really like good hangout, which is why like this story pains me very much. So this is the beginning of the end of my life.
Bruh.
So after this great hangout, I go into my bathroom, I, you know, unwind, and then I go into my bedroom and I start putting on my PJs. But something was weird because I look into my closet and like on like the ground of like the so like here's my closet. I'm like looking in my closet, on the ground, there's a phone case. So I look at it and it's my mom's phone case. And I thought to myself, oh shit, I didn't put my mom's phone back like in her room. So I obviously go and dash to my pillow because that's where I left it. Bro, I go to my pillow, there's no fucking phone.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
I don't know how to describe the feeling. Like, it's like imagine your heart sinking into your ass and then just coming out. Like, I was so like, ugh. So I tiptoe into my mom's room thinking like, okay, maybe I'm just like a crackhead and I decided to put it back before, but I knew I didn't do it. But like, let me just clear the bases before I fucking like freak out. Like, I'm pissed. Like, I can feel my like temperature rising because it's 2 in the morning, okay? There ain't no action that's about to be done right now. So I check my mom's room and there's no phone. I go back into my room and I'm pacing back and forth. And I'm like, okay, the 2 people that were at my house was Becky and John, but we never went into my room. We were in the living room the entire time, like laughing. But the one person that I knew that it was, like I knew it was John, because Becky could never do that in a million years. Like, I personally thought like the girl code, if anyone was gonna steal my things, it was gonna be John, because he's a guy, because, you know, he doesn't owe me anything. And like, you know, I'm just being negative and rude and like thinking of like all the bad stuff, because I'm like 100% sure it was that hooligan ass fucking Brian. I didn't even guess Becky. I was like, no, it is John. John's a hooligan. Like, now I'm being rude. Like, now I'm thinking of all the things wrong with John and I'm boiling. Like, I'm vexed because I'm like, I don't even want to know what my mom is going to do to me when she finds out that I don't have her freaking cell phone anymore. Like, I have no job. I'm literally 2 years old. Like, I shouldn't have had people over. So I'm having like an absolute mental breakdown here. Like, it was not cute. So I go to this guy's house and I knock on his door.
Open the fuck up.
And I just want you guys just to give you the full picture. I am there at 2:30 in the morning knocking like I'm the motherfucking police. Like, I'm pissed off. Someone's running me my phone back. Like, I don't know if it's your sister. I don't know if it's your dad. Somebody's running me the phone. I don't want no money. I want my phone with all the data so I can just pretend like this night is not happening to me. So John comes downstairs and he's like up the stairs because he knows I'm gonna beat his ass.
I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit.
He's like, I don't have your phone. I don't know what you're saying. I don't have your phone. Like, he's popping off. So now his mom's coming out and his sister's coming out. The mom's like telling the dad to like get me the fuck away from the house. And, you know, he could tell that I'm crying and I'm stressed out, and I'm telling them like, yo, you guys don't get it. My mom's gonna murder me. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I need my phone. I can't even go to my house without this phone. I'm not allowed to be outside right now. And I left out from my house to come and cuss you out, bro. Like, this shit is deep. So John's dad knew at this point that nothing was about to get resolved on his front doorstep, right? He takes me and he takes John into his car and he's like, okay, where does Becky live? Let's go like catch up so we could try to get your phone, or like, you know, at least like let's talk about it. Because if it's not John and it's not Becky, or if it's not John, it's Becky. Like, there ain't no confusion. Like, it's pretty black and white. There's only 2 mandems in the crib. I did not steal my own phone. All I have is a phone case, so someone has my mom's freaking phone, dog. Like, it's not rocket science. I knock on Becky's door. Becky comes out into the car with us. And we're trying to figure out what the tea is. What's the tea? Where is my mom's phone? Like, Becky is swearing up and down it is not her. She's saying on God, like she's crying, like she's just feeling attacked. And you know, John also feels attacked, and they both are getting like angry at each other, and they're just getting angry at me, and like it's just a bad situation because no one is being honest. And at the end of the day, I still don't have my phone. Like, both of them are saying that they didn't do it, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Like, I was like, bro, I actually will not tell anybody. I just need the phone. Like, you guys don't get it. I'm about to get my ass whooped. Like, that's just what it is. I don't know what to tell you. After about an hour of doing it, it's like 4:30 in the morning now. No one admitted to it. No one was gonna give the phone back, and I just had to accept that. So, you know, Becky went home, and John and his dad drove me home. At this point, like, I'm so like hurt, angry, vexed, tired. So I walk into my house, right? I live in an apartment. So the moment that I came into like the door of my suite, my sister's staring at me and she's like, "Mom's looking for you." And I'm just like, "Where is she?" And she's like, "She's not here. She's looking for you." I knew my life was fucking over because she's gonna ask me where my phone is and I won't know what to say. She's gonna ask me where I went and I'm gonna not know what to say. Like, I'm completely out of cards. I was in such like deep shit that I couldn't even finesse my way out of it. I had to allow the beating.
Killing me with this.
So my sister then tells me to go downstairs to my mom's friend's house. That's where my mom is panicking. She was only upstairs to make sure that if I came home, there would be someone there to like show me, redirect me to my destiny. Long story short. So like instructed, I go downstairs to meet my destiny. And I don't even know why I'm smiling. Like, I'm smiling because I'm so awkward. Like, I definitely got beat. And my mom was so vexed. Like, I think this is the maddest she's ever been. Like, the final straw to all of my bullshit, our entire relationship, you know? I had to explain and look my mom in the eye and say, "You know what? I brought people over when you were sleeping. Yeah, they did take your phone, and no, you're not getting it back. Like, I don't know where it is." She was like, "Okay, well, first of all, I'm taking your phone. Second of all, you're grounded the entire summer. I have no friends. I have no dignity. I have no phone, and I'm grounded for 2 months. All because I made one stupid decision and I wanted to be more connected with my friends." Can you imagine? That's just so... Center yourself, Carla, because like that shit, you're grown now, okay? That shit shouldn't affect you. So fast forward to school starting in September. I'm completely done my sentencing and I'm back on my bullshit and I'm fine. Like, I healed and I was able to move on because like it's just never that serious. I don't stay down. You know what I'm saying? But Becky and John's relationship was non-existent. Like, they always were at like beef with each other, to the point where like I think they scrapped too. Like they act like, imagine John and Becky actually threw hands. Like, shit was wild. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what the tea was. All I know is that Casper took my mom's phone. They didn't do it, but they had animosity between each other. And you know what? At that point, there's no point for me to get involved in their relationship because I don't care about the two of them. Like, I'm just not on that. And you know what? I leave it to God. Whatever happened with the phone, like... So now we're in maybe like January, and one day my sister comes home from uni and she's like, yo, I saw Becky's sister at uni, and she was like asking me why you and her are not friends anymore. She just wanted to know like what happened. And my sister's like, well, somebody, either Becky or John, stole my mom's phone, and none of them will admit it. We don't know what happened with the phone, and like Carla's not gonna hang out with them knowing that one of them is trifling, or both of them. Becky's sister was like to my sister, that's so weird that you say that, because like a month ago my mom and I found an iPhone underneath Becky's bed, and we were very confused because like, how can she afford that? Where did she get that? We were just kind of like playing it by ear, and we didn't really ask her about it. But if you want, we can bring the phone to your mom, and if the pin works, like then we have the phone back, like we have an answer for you. Becky's mom and Becky come back to my house, they bring the phone, my mom puts in the password, and it works. It's my mom's phone. Motherfucking Becky took my mom's motherfucking phone. Can you imagine that shit? So Becky's mom made Becky call me and like apologize, and like, that's the awkwardest conversation I think I've had thus far in my life, because bro, like, what come up do you think you were gonna make with an iPhone that's like 2 gens behind? That's like, why would you do that to me? And her story was that John stole it first, and then John didn't want to get in trouble, so she took it from John, and they were both like didn't know what to do with it, so she's the one who kept it. But honestly,
stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
I don't really care how it went down. You guys both ruined my life for like 6 months, and like you put me through a lot just because you guys wanted to be like very disrespectful. Like, why would you do that to someone who hosted for you and actually like, you know, rode with you, you know? It just felt really, really deep, and like it's still really deep. It's like, you should never steal from someone who doesn't have anything, because that's just like, it's sick to me. It's one thing to steal from Walmart, which you should never do, but if you do, at least they can like, you know, write it off. But a family can't just write off their like mother's iPhone. Like, I don't know who raised you. I couldn't be me. This story is the epitome of it be your own. Like, that shit taught me a lot of lessons at a very young age, honestly, because of all the emotion that went into that, and just like how like fast everything happened, and how my life went from poppin' to not in like the matter of one decision. So, but you know what? As soon as that iPhone came back into my family's possessions, guess who got it? My mom felt bad, so she just gave me the phone. So that ended up being like my phone. I was way more advanced than all my friends. Like, niggas were still in a BlackBerry while I had an iPhone. Like, that shit was wild. But such a dumb story, such a dumb situation. Oh my god. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this stupid ass story time. And if you were planning on robbing your friend's mom, I hope that this story makes you think again, because you're stupid. Just like, let's just call a spade, okay? Anyways, please like and comment on this video if you vibed, if you thought it was stupid like I did. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my ridiculous story times and the other things that I plan on doing in 2021. Like, this channel is just gonna be good vibes and jokes, you know? Come vibe with the gang.
Okay, bye.